Okay. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gure Name, Sugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Sugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Sugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Good evening for this amazing beginning of May. As we started the 1st of May with a full moon, so this energy is really boosting everyone. And we understand that we are going through a big acceleration, an acceleration to ground things into the earth. So it seems that we're going to have like 3 big waves this year. The first one is now, where of course it started already last month, but now it is everything going to accelerate and really come out. And we'll have another wave in August and another in September, October. So this is really the activation of this whole change of our humanity. So according to the Kybalion, what is above is what like is below, and what is inside is like what is outside. So this kind of resonance phenomenon of the whole universe is based on, we are now exploring a descending energy into hell. I think you all understand that it is a beginning of a deconstruction of the old system, and now it's practically, we were talking about this already a year ago, now we are in it. So it's a deconstruction of the system, the old system, and it's fragmented and it breaks. So of course it's not all in one go and not all in every place in the same time, but it is happening, and we can see. So the thing is that wherever we are, we have this anticipation. What can happen worse than what we know now? Because it looks like all the tragedy is still far from us in Europe, and we feel like we don't know how it's going to happen to us. And there are many anticipation about restriction, constriction, and limitation, which is definitely on its way. So this descending excursion into a hell, the symbol I want to came to me. It's like you know this. I don't know. It's not. It's a king that was wanting to have new dress, and actually the tailor was kind of a fake tailor. So he dressed the guy with nothing, and he was naked, and everybody, and he believed that he was dressed. You know? So this is about what is happening with the elite and the leaders. Their dress is now becoming transparent, and we start to see what is the nakedness of their limitation. And of course, the information is coming very crystal clear. Every day, more information about betrayal. And the massive betrayal is also in another myth. You know, this is this myth of the father and the daughter who have been facing a spell, an impossible situation. They end up hooking on a sort of a boat sinking, and the father, to save his skin, will cut the hands, the fingers of his own daughter, so she sink, and he can be safe. So it's the same attitude you see from people who are in charge with the crowd. They cut our fingers and we're going to sink. But the good news is we're going to sink so deep in a deep clarity of the ocean that we are going to mutate, that instead of being victim of a situation, we're gonna transform in this process, going in the deepness of who we are. We're gonna be forced to look inside and discover how amazing being we are, that our essence is absolutely unlimited, and we can mute into absolute reliable people and strong and sovereign. So this is really about how we're going to move from being followers, how we're going to move from being victimized from the system or used by the system into a role of empowerment and sovereignty. So this is a big shift. And of course, it's very inconvenient for people who used to have like a standing of life and comfort and easiness. Even though your life is not super duper rich, but average people were maintained in a zonage where actually their full capacity of creativity was not boosted, that your full responsibility was not called upon, and you were more like a statu quo, staying into a box where you felt it's better compromise than to take the risk to get out of this box. So this is like now ending, and we're gonna be forced to get out of the box, and by the pressure. So we have believed that the last 80 years after the Second World War, we were living in democracy. And but this is all based on that human being will be logic. And then they will respond to a sort of systematic organization of society. And this we know, this fundamental assumption is false. It's a lie. So human beings are the most unpredictable species on the planet. I mean, you can always anticipate animals move and in different, in the sky, in the sea, on the earth. But human beings are absolutely unpredictable, and they can't be logic. Our life is not just logic, yeah? So, and therefore, there is the anti definition of democracies that actually within the frame of a democracy you can manipulate people heavily with the information system, and therefore you end up making people do what you want, basically. And we see it today with the fake news and the explosion of information for so many sources, that pros, cons, and fake and all kind of things, that at the end of the day, you as an individual, you can be totally overwhelmed, lost, and reconquer your unpredictability. That means you're not going to behave like the manipulation, the general manipulation wants you to behave. So, and this of course, we have not been educated for that. The whole education system that is totally within the sense of democracy, that sell you the illusion of freedom, that actually you have been taught to fit in. Yeah, we have been taught to fit in, and the problem is, more you have high education, more actually you are formatted to fit in a very special diagram. So actually the weakest class today is the elite, intellectual elite that is now victim of the system itself and have no distance to recall their sovereignty, and they're part of the set mind that bring us into this disillusion. So the last 3 years were years of test where we have been, each of us, tested for the compression and depression. You know, the first big thing was about the COVID things, where we have a sense of how actually people are not sovereign of their decision, and they're constituting sort of a mass formation. By the disinformation, people are grouping in belief system, and they strongly hooked on the belief, the narrative, the general narrative wants you to believe, and then you hook on that as a separate identity. You create a new identity that I belong to the official narrative. And this is the most dangerous thing, because this is a call for intolerance. You remember when they ask you within the family to check the grandparents and the grandchildren were in complete disharmony, judging each other about vaccine, no vaccine, blah, blah, blah. All this conspiration theory. It was horrible, split between the families, within the constitution of the social tissue weaving of the society. And this was just, it was just aperitif, you know, it was a training. We are getting now in a war zone where people are really using massive guns and destruction forces, and this is not going to stop with Iran. You know, this is just now a step into an unmanageable. It's like the sorcerer apprentice. You know, you start calling for the bucket, you find the hocus pocus, the bucket start to move, but the water will never stop. So I think playing with the idea of war is a little bit the same problem. You think you're a magician, you call the bucket, and then you cannot stop it. So I think it's spreading around a sense of general insecurity and fear, and people are grouping in this mass formation, and we have never been so close to generate a group of intolerance. We cannot resolve problem by a narrative of war. You know, war had never been in history a solution, never. It was just a massive destruction, and after everything else, from the pain and the wounds, we have to rebuild, and this is never brought any solution. So we should not buy this narrative of war as a necessity or the only outcome possible. There are other ways. And so we have to be very, very careful of how quickly, because of being logical, we become illogical. And actually, high educated people can buy easily a narrative of war as a logical necessity. I think we have to be very, very careful with this. So we are reaching an amazing paradox that being evolved human being, scientifically speaking, we actually, humanly speaking, have regressed very, very, very much. And today, we are facing another main principle of Kybalion is the principle of gender. The universe is gendered, yeah? And this is not about men and women. This is about the masculinity and femininity, the solar energy, the lunar energy, with not regard of any sex, because this is both. Men and women are carrying masculine and feminine energy. And then actually at the end of the month, we have planned this level 3 weeks about the wild men and wild women. And of course, when we pronounce this word, wild men, wild women, we just see somebody, you know, half naked with weapons, survival in the jungle, and with a rough profile. But it's not at all what it is about. I mean, the wild man is the most precious energy of the essence of the masculinity, and the wild woman is the most precious power of the essence of femininity that can be combined in one being, doesn't matter its gender. Yeah. And today, the taking over masculinity as a wild, untamed masculinity is extremely dangerous. This is like when it is embodied through a man, all he wants is control, domination, abuse power is extreme. And this is not what this essence is meant to be used. You know, we have access to this unlimited Shakti, this power, which seems to be masculine because it's the power that gets out, that gets things done, that transforms the environment and impact the world very powerfully, like our machine gun. But if it is tamed, and if we can use this energy when it is refined, transformed, elaborate, and projected in a constructive way, then we can manifest miracle. So the question is, are we going to use the strategy of attacking for defending ourselves? Or are we going to use this energy to construct, to build a new perspective? And this is really, control and domination are really the temptation when things are getting out of hand. When people in charge are not able to manage the masses, then you have this formation of mass thinking that become extremely intolerant and start to cut the world in pieces. Yeah? So this is really the hell. If we go there, I mean, Iran is a little bit of example, which, what is it? A nation where the people are looking for this minority of maybe 20–30% of people are ruling the whole country because they agree, they decided the line is drawn, designed, and then those who don't belong, they will be in trouble. So we have other option. And control means contraction. Contraction means stressful, absolutely. So the increasing of contraction is already happening. We can see all around us. There is a sense that the space is reducing because the economic is going crazy and people are going mad. They are losing employment, so the social weaving is falling apart and crackling down. So you are called to be individually stable, really. And this is a big, big challenge. We've been so much used to refer to the outside to find our quietness, our peace and stability, and now everything has to come from within. And this is a big, big jump into responsibility. We cannot continue to pretend that we are victim of a system, that the system dysfunction. We cannot be against people as responsible of the system because we all have embraced that system. So if the system fall apart, this is much, much a bigger problem. It's not just a problem of people. It's not the problem of the elite. It's all of that is getting obsolete. And this is where it's getting out of hand. So that's what I call the journey into hell. We are descending and descending in impossibilities and difficulties and challenges. And that generate fears, but these are more fundamental fears that make people intolerant toward each other, and that is really scary. So I just paint this ending of the old patriarchal society, pyramidal, where it's top-down things that we have been living in for now centuries. And this is all proven that this is the end of it. So this is a toxic relationship to our masculinity. And we are asked to change, to transform, to be able to use this energy in a creative way, a very, very different way than what we have done today. Today was more like how clever can I be today when I wake up? You know, it's like the cleverness, the strategy. How can I get more? This was our mindset in our society. This has to change. How can I bring goods in the world? How can I contribute to make a better day for everyone around me, not only for myself? And how I can be content with what is given already instead of claiming for more competition. So the coming of the Aquarian age is really falling apart the mentality of competition and moving into more like synergetic type of work. So we're going to have to transform our mind that is not to build excellence just for myself, but how can we think globally? How can we improve the global picture, not just my convenience? So this is leading up a self-empowerment. If I am sure that I have the power to create a life that is decent and harmonious with myself, a quality of fulfillment that is already with my own energy, my own spirit, and the management of my own emotion, then I'm not leaning on others to get benefit. Contrary, I can contribute with others to grow, that's the growth, you know. That is mutual resonance, create an energy that is absolutely magic and growing. It's not about growing in quantity. It's how we can be in resonance to grow the field together, where the manifestation gets absolutely magical. So that I call it synergy. Yeah? If the divine has created multiplicity and millions of individuals that are completely different, there is not one human being equal to another one. We are each one totally unique, with a very unique talent, with a unique contribution, and a unique life. At this moment, we can each of us contribute. The question is why this doesn't fit with others? Why that others has to, some take over the control, some be submitted, and the slavery, the dependency, all this strategy of dominance, control. This is due to the fact that we didn't raise our consciousness in a full autonomy, sovereignty, and self-respect. So I think this is this two movement that more the journey, the excursion in the hell is happening. In the same time, those who have the intuition of the shift and the change within themselves, you anticipate what is needed in ourselves as a quality to grow, to ascend, to elevate ourselves beyond boundaries, beyond lines, beyond dualities. So if we feel betrayed by the elites or the people who have been in charge, or we have eventually voted for them, you don't realize that it is beyond their own will. You can't put the charge on these people. Even there are millions of lies. I mean, it's unbelievable, the Epstein files lie. I mean, this is huge, absolutely huge. We realize that we are in the world that is completely corrupt to the bones. Yeah. So when we know the bones are crystal clear energy, we need to rehabilitate the frequency even down to our bones, and not to give away the responsibility of our unity, of integrity. So these are very, very big lessons of awakening that we cannot continue to be followers. We cannot continue to play the victim and to charge the system that things are not going right because of outside. We are all contributors, and we can all bring our own contribution to come out of this chaos, and we cannot put the chaos on the back of others. We are part of the chaos as we are today. That's the first realization. When you want to wake up for sadhana, how many days you ask yourself, not today, or questioning and having no consistency with your commitment. Today we're in an age where commitment of people are getting very, very, very weak. We don't have the psychic power of the yogis that were in the cave and spent 15 years in meditation. That time is over. This type of human beings are not anymore on this planet today. Today we need to find ways that are sharp, easy to reach, effective, immediate result, and that massively people can use for themselves. So the heavy practice and heavy techniques is less and less able to be shared by many people. The need for effort is becoming very, very difficult to take. We are in a society where the comfort has kind of deteriorate our capacity, our muscles, our bones, our heart, our resilience and resistance to challenges. Our nervous system is weak with all the the food and all the nutrition, the lifestyle we have. Our magnetic field is totally distorted, so we are decadent human beings at the moment. We are really far from being functional. We are very close to become dysfunctional. So we need a serious awakening with ourselves and to realize I can't go on to let it be like this. I need to take things in hand. I need to take care of my own vitality, my own physical resonance. And I call this the energetical body. Is not only physical, is all what they call the chi or the pranic body. How this is circulating through you. Nobody cares today. Nobody speaks about that. This is health is not just eating good. Health, life is a totality, and we need to reconsider that it is not the medicine or the hospital that is responsible for our health, the industry of pills, and there is a pills and everything goes well. It is not true. We can live a very healthy life the minute we are in the flow with the flow of life. And this is the flow of prana, and the prana is not only the earthly prana, is a connection also with the cosmos. So human being is a cosmic being. He has a microcosm, a way to correlate to the earth spirit, and in the same time is communicating with the galaxy, to the solar system, and we have information of a macrocosm. And in between, this incredible creature that is a human being can make this synthesis, align himself, and bring into the earth an amazing harmonious life. So health is not just a super duper miracle. Health is the condition we have been created to live in. If you see the people, Aboriginal tribes or people in the Amazon, the very few left. I mean, they're all been corrupted by alcohol and sicknesses and all kind of things. But those who are left are really originally in the condition of the natural condition with a high level of respect. They are able to maintain their health by themselves. They find their own medicine. They find their own way to align themselves. And they are totally in resonance with the environment. Today, we are cut off from the environment. Nobody has a sense of seasonal transformation, change of energy, cosmic energy changes. We don't care about any of these. We're just running in our car, go to work, come back home, devastated. Yeah. So I think we are facing a turning point that is like non-return. We have put now our feet into this mutation of humanity, and the process, of course, the first step are not very pleasant because we need to face a sort of scarcity. We're gonna have to face, maybe less food, maybe difficult condition where we are not living in a secure environment anymore. Maybe we will not be able to access the health care like we used to. So there is a serious awakening that needs to happen, and anticipate as soon as we can that I am responsible to generate a space of security around me in my relationship with Sentient being and other human beings, but also the other spaces, that I'm responsible for my health, I'm responsible for the education of my children and grandchildren, and how can we bring a little bit more wisdom into this whole, just around yourself, because you are an island, you are a lighthouse. If you are taking responsibility for your destiny, and do you stay with your destination, which is your higher self inspiration, then you can be a source of inspiration and relief for others around you. So that's how individual sovereignty is going to come. It's because you are respecting your own true self. You're turning the inner self, the ego, not to the mind to justify your limitation or try to have a better development, but rather look up to your higher self and connect with a pure intuitive inspiration, not imaginary fabulation and crazy imagination, how to get out of a messy, chaotic life, but rather to say, drop this whole image, and what can I seed now? A very healthy perception of tomorrow that is based on new values, which is not competition, but collaboration, which is how we can, the abundance on this planet is absolutely humongous and huge. So why don't we simply share it in the best intelligence? And we have developed so many incredible technology that if this technology would be at the service of the human being, not to enslave us more than before, that will be a miracle. So there are options to see the future on a completely different perspective, not based on what is dysfunctional and chaotic today. You understand? So we are not going to fix the chaos. The chaos is unavoidable, and it will help us to drop the attachment to the old comfort, the old mentality of the old human being. And today, the seeds of the new are already here. It's just up to us to decide. That's a beautiful spring, as a revolution of spring. The time is back like in the 68. I remember this time where everybody goes in the street and, against the war in Vietnam. And then we say, make love, don't make war, and blah, blah, blah. We are back in the same square, back at the beginning. Are we going for a stupid demolition company enterprise, or are we going to seed and invest in a new value humanity? So I think there is a serious need for a spiritual reconnection. We have banished this word because through fight of religions and projected belief system, it was another system. All these are just systemic problems. Yeah, See the Catholic Church is going through a terrible earthquake, yeah? And the Jews, the same. Islam, the same. We're all shaking about projected beliefs on the outside or onto a form God that is supposed to be formless, and they're all different, and mine is the best than yours, etc., etc. That confusion and all hierarchy of this system is also falling apart. So the spirituality is the spirit, the very pure essence, and that is exactly the same. When you can, through yoga, and it's not a preaching, a philosophy, it's an experiential practice with yourself to find yourself within yourself. And that frequency, when you feel it, when you catch it, you realize by resonance that each one you meet has exactly the same. It is the love frequency, the absolute resonance. We are not different in essence. We're just photon, just movement of light that can resonate if we stop playing with the hallucination. Of course, the play of light can create incredible hallucination. And this is what we are facing today. And the question is, are we going to hell in believing in hallucination and trying to control the hallucination? Or are we giving up on the hallucination and just raise into the pure light, into the pure land, where you start to feel with easiness, expansion, the beauty of the creation that is already there. It doesn't need you. It's been offered. Can we open our eyes just to see and to vibrate at the frequency of that beauty that is already there in each of us and all around? The setting of the landscape of this planet is absolutely transcendental. There is not a creation that we can imagine to create that match with this incredible combination of being in the air, in the water, on the earth, all the five realms in synchronicity, working, living for each other, by each other, in absolute harmony. I'm not saying in peace all time, but in total harmony. We are insignificant facing that. It's unbelievable. So if we start to realize we need an alignment from the heart frequency, because the mind is now saturated. The incredible production of robots shows that we reach the age of what we could create. We can create a being, a robotic being that is more clever than our own mind. So it shows that if this is all we are, what are then the human beings? They can be scared about robots, of course. If you identify yourself to this IQ, intellectual capacity of a mind that is robotic mind, it will be 1,000 million times more effective than your own mind for practicality. But it will never crystallize wisdom, never, ever. The wisdom is a transcendent mind that cannot be based on base 2. All computerized things, any manifestation is on base 2 or maximum 3. But multidimensionality of consciousness cannot be reached by robots, not even by themselves, because they are locked in a paradigm of 2 plus minus, yes, no. That's all they are totally logic and predictable, even though they might react unpredictably. We are much more transcendent. The part of who we are is much, much more vast. So connected to the Buddhi mind is the amazing capacity of a true human, a human that is truly being. A robot is not a being, is a creature. Is created. A human being is a being. By assuming your responsibility and embracing your unlimited essence. So we are at this crossroad where the choice depends on each one of us. Unfortunately, you who are on the screen today, you already been chosen by your soul. You have been attracted, you have smelled that there is much more to what the society is trying to make you buy. So you realize I am more than what people want me to be defined by. So I think it is a time to effectively jump, and we are going to be pushed. Understand the situation. I already said last month we are on the edge, but now we are kicked out. We need to fly. There is no option. We have to go into the unknown, into this place where we don't know. And I want to share with you some practice and an approach. It will be a sort of I would say a sort of a ritual, yeah, to build a practice. Very simple. The question is that we are not going to have a terrible discipline and heavy practice that nobody will do. We need to approach it in a very soft way, in a very effective way. And I think this is the big change that we need to bring into our practice, that we need to stand, we need to be consistent, but it can be also with ease and grace. Means the effort that we want to bring into our life have to be taken from the heart by pleasure, because we love to connect to our higher self. We drain this elixir every time we connect. We feel the expansion of consciousness from the heart, and that's what we need to make a relative perception of the chaos. It's extremely difficult to extract ourselves from this general tendency of chaos. And this is the only way we're going to survive, is not to take in this chaos, but just step out of it and seeds, the new consciousness. That required effort, but with a soft approach. So here's my suggestion. A simple energetic ritual that we need to put in place in 3 steps. The first step, very, very fundamental, is that your energetic body has to be vibrant. You need to be in the state of aliveness. And I know, I don't know for you, but for myself, I had moments lately, through this last weeks, of extreme exhaustion and moment of down in terms of vitality. I think it's because of these changes of energy on the planet. These massive changes of millions of people are changing, trembling. We are all affected in the psychomorphic field of humanity. So we feel this, and we get this terrible energy of sort of a negative energy that exhausts yourself. So we need to do extra attention, pay attention to that low energy moment. And it's not to fight about it, it's like to take it, assimilate, use your capacity to rest, and give yourself a rest out of this stressful pressure and contraction of the space. Just take a time off, create a bubble of, it can be 5 minutes, 7 minutes, go in the nature. You know, nature is an extreme source of resourcement, because the trees, the animals, the rivers, they are still pushing the life through billions of years on this planet. They go through, the ocean goes through, even if their level goes up or goes down, they move place, but they are there. They are there beyond time. So there is in the nature an element that is a frequency beyond time that can resonate with that part in you. So we need to connect with the energetic heart. Stop trying to solve it from the mind. We're not going to solve this one from an intellectual capacity or any sort of strategy. We're going to solve it by the way we are to be vibrating. That will make the shift. So we are using here this connection with Saint Germain energy and the purple flame. You can use any sort of connection to the light and be open in your energetic body. So this is the meridian network. We have this circulation of prana through all the different layers of our bodies, and the prana connect all the 7 bodies of energy, from the lowest, the more dense, like the physical, the hard bones that are incredible crystallized consciousness. They hold all the memory of your ancestors in the bones, until the most subtle, your auric body and the emotional body, they all hold together with the pranic energy. So we need to pay attention to this quality of prana. We are able to circulate the flow that we can access. So we need to transform any dissonant energy. What make you postpone things? What make you doubt about things? What make you down and depress or deceive? All these manifestations are showing that you are not plugged into the source of vitality of prana that could bring a dissolution of this obstacle. So procrastination, just maybe tomorrow, today I'm not doing my sadhana. We are not loving our vitality and our life forces enough. We don't appreciate to be in a state of aliveness enough. We tolerate too much to be half-half. So I think in the time we are facing, we need to make a stand, make a move, change attitude, and realize I cannot be a victim of my low energy. I am responsible. And it's not by running marathon or going to the sport club, because it's not about just moving muscles. It's about taking care with love of your energy. And when you are vibrant, when you are dense, then you start to manifest a presence. Like the spirit frequency can adjust in resonance with the energy body frequency. So we need to raise this energy frequency, and through the day as well. You can walk barefoot, you can go for a walk in the park, or you have to walk through the trees, you have to bath in the river, do anything that will bring you back in resonance with the original chi, the energy, life flow that is available, that we cut ourselves from by laziness, by compromise. So I think if we want to be able to face the time, and that was the message of Yogi Bhajan when he brought us this Kundalini, he says this is for the time where impossible time, that make you possible. So the possible human is a human in a place of chaos and impossibility, was able to resonate a frequency that make him go through this apparent chaos. Remember, even the chaos is an hallucination, is a collective hallucination. So, but we need to take ourselves out of the hallucination. It's a sort of a trance. So maybe dance, yeah, the practice of trance dance is a paradox, but it brings you in a level of self-hypnotized. You hypnotize yourself with your higher self, and then you free yourself from the earthly condition, and you merge into a trance, which is a transcendent state of being. This is not how we live every day. This is a sort of a bath in a bigger space. It's an infinite space where you remember where you come from and where we are going. So all this practice we do through Kundalini Yoga, work like breath work, are so important and very quick to transform your mood, your frequency, your vitality. The food, definitely, the environment you live in, I mean, it's a whole system. And you understand that if you're locked in a small room at the 18th floor somewhere, you have to change something because this is not human. So it's time to realize the priority is my energy. The frequency of my energetic body are fundamental, and I need to honor that, to respect that, and to nourish that. First part of the ritual that you bring into your daily life, and you start to move yourself into a space where your energy body are together, vibrant. The second thing is so essential. This is your insurance company. This is the pineal glands, the connection with the cosmic energy information. Prana and plasma are bringing, through energy, are bringing information. It's always combined. But the pineal gland and pituitary are these fundamental master glands. They're going to bring this information to the whole system. And that's what we ancient call intuition. We cannot live a predictable life or a logic life, as it is obvious that nothing is logic anymore in this world. Therefore, we need intuition. The intuition is to be able to navigate in an irrational space with an amazing certainty. And this is a relationship between the sensory system, not the sensuality about the outside world, is a sensory system that is inside the body. The body is an instrument of sensing. That means making sense out of information, because it's not enough to receive information. You have to make sense out of it. So that's what the sensory system is, that when your pineal gland is activate and functioning and activate your pituitary, what's going on is that I know that I know. It descends as a what we call a spiritual prayer attitude, that I know that I know. Nobody can deroot me from what I know. And it's not about a theory, a philosophy, and a fanatism about something, a thought. It's about a total feeling, overwhelming feeling of bliss. I know. And that's what we call the divine. Is the divine bless you. What is the blessing? It's a shower of bliss that is overwhelming, that tells you, I love you. The universe loves you. The universe is kind to you. So you are taken care of. You are loved. And the intuition tells you exactly left or right. This is awakened Kundalini, is when you know what to decide, when and how. So that ritual is activate your pineal gland. Don't let it sleep. And this, we have specific exercise that can help you. You have food for that. You have pranayama for that. So we have all the tools to activate our pineal. In the pineal gland, the information we get from the cosmos will transform the information in your DNA. This is how the species is progressing. in a complete resonance with the cosmos, and we are in symbiosis and in resonance, and we evolve because the natural conditions over the planet are changing, and we are in the time. When the change occurs, we are able to mutate our information in our database. If you cannot change the information in your database, you're not going to make it the other side. So we are now passing this test. Is how flexible are we with the information that is as deep as our DNA? So this is all the fundamental structure of your whole life. And how can we bring new information in that context? This is your pineal gland that actually nobody knows what it is for. The yogis knew about it. And when you are totally intuitive, you know exactly how it functions. Today, as we are being told that the life is logic and everything predictable, we don't need in the old system of our society, the system that is crumbling down, we didn't need intuition anymore. That's why it kind of atrophied. We need to rehabilitate, reactivate, consciously decide to work this out every day. So first ritual, energy body purification from the heart and pulse the prana in resonance with the universal prana. Second, activate your pineal gland and pituitary every day and have access to information and not mystical or esoterical or complicated. It's very pragmatic. It's, you know, when you wake up, if this day you are in your shoes, this is your body, this is your life, and you know that you know, and you have a certain incredible certainty in you, a feeling to know I am in the right place in the right moment. I choose to be here and embrace the life as it is. Yeah. So these are signs that you are intuitive. It's not about reading through a crystal ball. It's very, very pragmatic and effective intuition. And then this will help you to harmonize your sensitivity and sensibility with others. And this is the third point, that souls have decided to incarnate on this planet for this moment. We are incredible, courageous and crazy souls who wanted to be here to go through this chaos and help the mutation. So we're going to meet soul, collective soul, people who are on this planet resonating with you as together recreating a collective soul. Maybe by small unit, it is not really mass thing. But we have siblings of destiny that we don't know, and they are beyond boundaries, beyond culture, beyond belief systems. So we may meet each other from so vast different horizon and realize we are family. So soul family are regrouping because the future will belong to those who can hold together. We're not going to make it alone. Even though the loneliness is a major parameter of the society today, everyone is separate from everyone, even among families. But these new families are rebuilding by attraction, by resonance, by sensitivity, and then we're going to meet again, and we're going to build again a group soul together, where each one is just a resonance of the other one, mirroring and ready to live for each other. So this, we need to be open to meet beyond our limited beliefs and origin, I would say, race, language, tradition, and open to resonate and meet again. This will happen now in the next few years, where we are going to hold on each other, not to hook not to be depending, this is not affectionate and just from sensuality, it's about sensitivity, resonance, and identifying the oneness of our destiny, our common destiny. So these are the three rituals you are invited to activate to receive this new information from the universe, how we're gonna repopulate the planet, because now everybody's congregating in big cities. This is definitely gonna change in the next few years. There will be expatriation from big cities. People will go back into simplicity. It's very different, scarcity and simplicity, because if you choose to live simple, you're gonna find incredible luxury in simple conditions. If you find scarcity because you don't have it and you're lacking food, you're lacking means, you cannot drive anymore, there's no fuel anymore, you cannot take your aeroplane as you wanted, and all that's going to change. But then in simplicity, you're going to find infinite possibilities when we live for each other, because the human quality are divine, and this is what we need to restore, to find again. So I think I talked enough about this month. Is a month of total chaos, acceleration, descending journey into hell, and at the same time is the seeding, the explosion of new plants, new possibilities. It depends on where you invest your prana, how you take care of your prana, and how you vibrate. It's never been so precious as today. If you see, if you move yourself through compassion, then you will understand the time. Again and again, these 5 sutras of Yogi Bhajan are now revealing totally accurate, and we just can relate to that as principle of life, driving inspiration. So when we connect with the siblings, each one of us connect with the ascendant master soul, all the lineage that are now helping us. Each one of us need that inner connection. So I'm going to share with you 3 practices that are somehow a practice about this ritual, energetic ritual that we want to install in our life. The activation of pineal glands will directly activate your heart center. So everything starts from the heart center and everything comes back to the heart center. So the first exercise I want to share with you is a trance exercise where we're going to activate the prana through Ida Pingala, so the masculine and feminine gender energy of the universe. In our toric field, there are these 2 tor, masculine and feminine energy in our field. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, we both have it. And what we want is bring this field into a very strong intensity of energy and harmonic resonance. That means feminine and masculine are just juggling together, resonating. And this is the fundamental condition for Kundalini to be vibrating. So we bring our hands, fingers together on the side, with the elbows stacked on your rib cage. We used to do this only one side, but for this time we're going to do both sides. You inhale powerfully in the middle by 2 nostrils, like sneezing powerfully, and then blow the air into the heart of your palm, like you want to blow something out, like you free yourself, you liberate, but in the same time you grave your intention, you engrave your intention in your palm. It's going to be written in your palm lines, that this is all your love that you are imprinting in the heart of your palm. And this is access to this healing power. So you bless your own healing capacity. But you go one time to the right, so you bend forward, you keep a similar distance, but you go like to expulse the air fully and push it into the heart of your hand. Then inhale in the middle and go for the other side. Take the time to fully inhale, boost your pituitary with all the prana, and then push it out into the palm from the heart with love. Yeah? It's a very powerful. You alternate, you don't have to go very, very fast. You just do a full, powerful breath. So it's like a you understand? There is a rhythm, but it's not fast. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and be ready to give away all the power in your palm from the breath. The breath comes from your heart and you blow it. You can start. Do it as a ritual, as a celebration. You just want to pulse the universe prana into your system.
The shadow dances beneath two moons.
Blow out all the way out, and then inhale fully, and exhale the other side.
A thousand voices calling from within, round and round the circle spins.
Powerful breath, full capacity, breathe, full capacity out, everything.
Breath of the earth, it sighs and hums, metallic chimes where the wild wind drums. The stars are watching still and cold.
When you blow out, you have to contract your navel, so powerfully awaken the fire of Kundalini in your navel. Take full power, give full power. Yes, yes, go for it. Keep going, enter the trance. You're gonna be dizzy, you're gonna lose your space, but really go for it.
Bones of the past, the future skin, the pulse, the rhythm pulls us in. Was in the wind, a thousand voices calling from within, round and round the circle spins.
Open your heart and blow powerfully all your hair out and sneeze in everything.
Breath of the earth, its sighs and hums.
Yes.
Where the wild wind
Dive into the breath. Force it, push it. Fight the resistance and blow everything out powerfully.
dust of flame. What's the price of knowing our name? Echoes in the sand, whispers in the wind, 1,000 voices calling from within.
Dissolve all you don't need. Dissolve all limitation. Blow it out. Go for it.
A chant, a cry, a wave, a hymn, bones of the past, the future, skin, the pulse, the rhythm pulls us in. The sand whispers in the wind, 1,000 voices calling from within.
Deeper.
Round and round the circle spins.
With all your determination, decide. You do it for yourself. Yeah. Rise your frequency. Blow it powerful.
Breath of the earth, its sighs and hums.
Do it as a prayer.
Metallic chimes
Put your heart into it. Yes.
drums. The stars are watching, still and cold. Who are we? Dust or flame?
Find a flow, a continuity. Never stop the move. Never stop the breath. Go.
The sand whispers
Inhale, exhale, in the flow.
from within. Round and round the circle spins.
Your state is alterated. You are moving. Yes. Dive into this now. As much solar energy than lunar energy, masculine and feminine blows both sides powerfully. Yes. Never stop moving, never stop breathing. Keep moving the breath. Go for it.
Sand whispers in the wind, 1,000 voices calling from within. Round and round the circle spins.
Is it time for breaking through the breath? Go. Through. Yes, blow it.
Breath of the earth, its sighs and hums. Metallic chimes where the wild wind drums.
Go beyond, breathe, breathe, breathe. Drop your control, drop yourself, move it.
Who are we? Dust or flame? What's the price of knowing our name? Echoes in the sand, whispers in the
Let's join in the beyond all together.
voices calling
One breath.
within. Round and round the circle spins.
Dive, dive, immerse yourself, lose yourself. You do it from your love, the love of life itself, the love of source itself.
A cry, a way, a hymn, bones of the past, the future, skin, the pulse, the rhythm pulls us in. Whispers in the wind, 1,000 voices calling from within. Round and round the circle spins. Breath of the earth, it's
You're blowing fire. It's like the Shiva fire.
chimes.
Blow the fire through your mouth. Powerful fire.
Stars are
This is purification of your 5 tattvas in one go.
Who are we? Dust or flame? What's the price of knowing our name? Echoes in the sand, whispers in the wind, 1,000 voices calling from within. Round and round the circle spins.
Very good, very good. Dive, dive. Awaken your fire and purify. Purify the space, the inner space,
The pulse, the
outer space. Purify.
pulls us in. Shadow dances beneath two moons.
And now for the last moment,
Breathes fire in
all the way. Do it the best you can. The best fire, the best flow.
echoes
Go
in
for
the
it.
sand.
Go for it. Dive, dive deep inside.
1,000 voices calling from within. Round and round the circle spins. Breath of the earth, it sighs and hums. Metallic chimes where the wild wind drums. The stars are watching still and cold. Who are we? Dust or flame? What's the price of knowing
Last chance. Go. Dive into it. Produce energy. Produce fire.
A chant, a cry, a wave, a hymn, bones of the past, the future, skin, the pulse, the rhythm pulls us in.
And stop in the middle. Inhale deep. Hold. Pull this Mula Bandha. Just feel the energy in the spine now. This Kundalini energy from the navel going down to the root chakra and go up through the spine. Just feel the vibration. Feel the frequency. Let it be. Let it rise. Let it rise. Sun and moon, masculine and feminine together into Sushumna, awakening, vibrating your whole spine, your whole life. Let it rise in consciousness. Out, relax. Just feel the change, feel the space you are in. You see, it's a few minutes only, and it changes the space you are in. Okay, so when this channel is open, now we're going to activate the pineal gland. So we're going to connect with this inside your head, the pineal place. We are sitting on our heels with the hands next to our knee. And we're going to do these bowing things that the Jews do on the wall, the Muslims do, each one a different night. It's Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday night. The whole planet is doing this yogic practice since thousands of years. Very simple. Why? It activates your pineal. It just connects you with the cosmos, with the highest plan. And it gives you access to the vision. So the vision beyond illusion, the vision beyond the chaos, beyond time. So we sit and we're going to breathe only through the nose. When you inhale, you bring the head up and back. So bring the head up and back. And when you exhale, bring the forehead down to the ground. We have this, the hands keep touching the ground on the side of your knees. So we don't need to go higher than that. You go at the extension of your arms, then your head finish the movement up, and you move inside your head. You activate this gland, you feel it in your head. Inhale through both nostrils, powerful inhale. And exhale through both nostrils as well. All the way down, and don't bump your forehead to the ground, but just close to the ground. Yes? So we move, and we're going to do again a flow. This time a little bit faster. Inhale nose, exhale nose. Close your eyes and focus not on the pituitary, on the pineal, a little bit higher. And if you want, connect to Sahasrara, the top chakra. Yeah? And you move the whole thing with opening the Dasam Granth, the 10th gate, up there, the top of your head. And you enter again a sort of a trance movement. There is no beginning, there is no end. You dive into the breath and you non-stop breathe in and out. Put the hands next to the knee on the ground. You want to touch the palm on the ground. And then you go down and up only where you keep your arms, hands on the ground. You just stay there, and then down, up. So it's a shorter way than the... Yes, exactly. you're like pumping on your hands. You keep the touch with the ground because that's, you want to stay on the planet. You don't want to go in the blue. So stay in touch with the earth, with the soil, with the ground. And here we go. Here you go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Move your neck, your head around the neck, up and down. So you break the neck back and bend your neck forward. Yes. Synchronize with the length of your arms. Find your arm rhythm and go for it. This is the royal path. This is the path to nobility and sovereignty. Remember, the crown of spirituality is bestowed. We are not conquering, we're just offering, surrendering, offering ourselves. So the crown is coming to us. Dive into infinity. Expand, go, fly, go for it. Follow your inner rhythm. Dive into yourself and expand into infinity. Surrender. Time is now. Expand into infinity.
Satnam Sri Vaheguru Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru
All is possible.
Satnam Sri Vaheguru Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru Satnam Sri Vaheguru Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru Ek Onkar Satnam Sri Vaheguru Satnam Sri Satnam Sri Satnam Sri
And slow down, inhale up. Close your eyes, push on your hands on the ground, feel the Mother Earth, and then keep your head up. Focus on the top of your head and just let this light, this diamond on the pineal glands lit, this little dot of white light inside your head. Just see it, feel it, create it. And this beautiful bindu of light is showering you with information, energy, and healing. The universe talk to you. Just feel. It's not from the lower mind. It's just overwhelming feeling of bliss. Just feel. And exhale. Slowly let go. Keep the attention to your heart center. We bring all our attention and frequency now to the heart center.
And the last one is this connection to the golden chain of all the souls who are coming on this earth to bring humanity to the new phase. So we're going to do this Gyan Mudra, but a double Gyan Mudra. And the left palm is like looking outside, and the right palm is looking inside. And you pull, it's like two rings of a chain, and you hold together. So you kind of pull it, but it doesn't break. So there is a little tension, and it is in front of your heart center. So two Gyan Mudra inside of each other, the left palm looking outside, the right palm looking inside. We pull the elbows and keep this mudra in front of the heart center. And with this mudra, we are holding solidar of all the little golden chain, all the souls who are reuniting together at this moment, finding the way to find your siblings, those who are here for the same mission. Our mission will be revealed by the third wave in the end of September, October. At the moment, it's just prepare ourselves to join venture, to meet again with the soul that are predestined to be met in this lifetime, why you came here for. And let's prepare ourselves in solidarity and union, that we appreciate that we are different, we love our differences, and we're going to grow from our differences. And we're open to meet. So, and we meet because of our faith. The frequency we have is zero doubt about our true nature. And this is Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. This mantra is conquering Shaktipat, your own capacity to doubt to your best frequency or your best identity, your true identity. There is in you somebody sabotaging, wanting not to believe it. So with this posture, we're going to eliminate this doubt frequency and establish ourselves in a 100% faith in who we truly are, our true name. So Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So we're going to sing this mantra by 3 times in one exhale, then inhale again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Then you inhale and then sing 3 times on the exhale. I just put the music in the background. Here we go.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva.
Inhale.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. 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 Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva.
Powerful small inhale in between and then sing loud. Sing loud.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. 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 Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudeva. Om Om Namo Gurudev Namo Gurudev
And inhale deeply. Exhale. Bring the palm together on your heart center and compress the palm as a prayer pose. Close your eyes. Just feel the energy field around you now and open your heart completely. You inhale deeply, hold the breath easy and nicely. Open yourself to the grace. And exhale and hold the breath out as you feel comfortable with. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhale, hold the breath. Just peacefully, nicely, with easiness. And let the song of your heart come out.
The truth is elusive, no matter what I learn. I've looked to the outside to show me what to do. To tell me what to think, to pour my trust into.
Let's connect consciously with everyone that is on the screen tonight. Everyone who brought his heart, his spirit, his presence. And we connect from the heart together as a big family, just a big soul, a big Paramatma together. And share the love.
The mind has questions, but the heart has answers. No one else can give them to us. They all must come from within us. 'Cause the mind has questions, but the heart has answers. No one else can give them to us. They all must come from within us. 'Cause my heart just knows. My soul recognizes that the truth is a knowingness, a whisper from a higher consciousness, or divine flames that fan from within, burning away everything but truth. But truth. But my heart is my guru, I bow before you. My heart is my guru, I bow before you. My heart is my guru, I bow before you. My heart is my guru, I bow before you. Before you. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om
Let's send this collective energy all over around the planet to all those who have no access, who have no hope, who have no vision, who are facing absolute chaos and impossibilities. And may we connect solidarly, and that we know ultimately love prevails. So this is your cosmic signature. You are imprinting the space where other siblings will recognize you, come to you, and will meet again. So I wish you a fireworks of months of May with all amazing, exciting changes and transformation, and then we together start to manifest this new Earth, this new planet. We're going to close our space. We stay together. Just be online in the morning at sadhana time. Every day. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Inhale deep. Satnam. 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 Thank you for those who help for translation. Good evening. See you next month. Sadhana. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, everyone. Siluan. Bye-bye. Satnam.